This is a guide on how to set a host file on a Macintosh computer. What we've got here is a site I've just added to the cloud platform. The domain I've added is yourwebsitedomain.com. Now that isn't one of our domains, that doesn't run through us. If I go to it, you'll see it just loads up some random site, nothing at the moment, just a holding page. I've created a page on the site itself just to show you as an example. All it's got in it is a line of text called test. So if I set a host file and load it in my browser, that's what I would want to see. What I do in my Mac is I go up to the magnifying glass, which is in the top right. I click it and I type terminal. Terminal. I press enter. This loads up this white screen. Here it gives me my last login to my Mac, and it gives me a command prompt where I can type something, for example. What I want to type is sudo, so sudo, then space, then nano, nano, then space, then /etc/hosts. What this means, the nano is a program that lets me edit a file, the /etc/hosts is the path to the file, and because it's a system file, the sudo gives me the administrator privileges to edit that file. And as you see, when I press enter now, what it would usually do is ask me for a password. I then have to sometimes enter my system password in order to access this file. What I want to do, I want to scroll to the bottom, and I need to add a line to the bottom of this file. If I go back to the cloud hosting platform, what I want to take and what I want to note is this web IP here, this 188.65.114.122. So back in terminal, I type 188.65.114.122. And I put a space, and then I put domain, yourwebsitedomain.com. Then importantly, I need to add another space. I need to add the domain with a www, because otherwise I'd be seeing the non-www through our systems, and I'd be seeing the www through something else. Similarly, if I had a series of domains I wanted to check, or if I had, say, subdomains, I'd want to put every single one on this line like this. So, for example, if I had a subdomain, it would be test.yourwebsitedomain.com. Then I exit. What I do to exit, you can't see my screen, but I type Control and X. It'll ask me save. Do you want to save? Or if you want to say no to close, I just want to hit Y. And then it'll say file name to write /etc/hosts, and I press enter. So let me just go over that again. Sudo nano /etc/hosts. It'll probably prompt you for a password. You then have to enter your system password. You then add a line that has the IP address, then a space, then the domain, followed by every version of that domain. Then you Control X, and if you make a change, it'll ask you if you want to save. You press Y, and then you press enter. Now what we can do, go back to our browser, and we can load that site again. Which is your website domain. And there we are. You'll see it now says test, which is the file I edited. Quickly, let me just show you how we remove it. Go back to this, sudo nano etc hosts, go down to the line. I can either just go to the end and press backspace like that, or a quick command, I can do Control and K. That removes the line. I then do Control and X, I press Y, and then I press enter, and I go back to my browser, and I refresh, and you'll see it's now taking me back to the old location. That's the best way to preview a site, because it fools my computer into thinking that the domain is actually live on our systems.